Is it play? I think it's okay.
Okay. YouTube. Hello, y'all. Getting podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new, fresh out the oven episode of Captain Crown, man. We talk about all things NBA related, man. Anything about the NBA, we're talking about it over y'all. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us for another one. If you're into NBA content, no matter what team you root for, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning as we get our NBA talk on. Also, too, everybody, do us a favor and also hit them likes for us, too, man. That'll help out the channel in more ways than you know. Do us a favor, hit them likes as well. Hit them subscribe buttons if you're new. And also, too, if you guys have any questions or comments related to any of the topics that we bring up here on the show, you already know what to do. Add it to the comment section. Put C and C in front of your question or your comment. And we got a designated section at the end of the show for you guys. All right, King. You ready to get to it, man? Interesting news has come out here in the NBA, man. We're going to talk about it here. And we got to get into some draft. I mean, I said draft. Some trade, draft day. No, not draft day. What are we talking about?
Trade deadline grades.
Trade deadline grades. There you go. Say that 5 times fast. Listen, man. We got to get into that, man. I guess because I was watching a video earlier, well, not too long ago before we started this show. Matt Barnes had a video talking about drafting and all that stuff, and the college game and all that stuff is pretty interesting. But yeah. So listen, guys, like I said, hit that subscribe, hit that like, and join us here for these conversations, man. All right, man, let's get to it. But before we start, King, let's go ahead and stop real quick and show some love to the sponsors of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir, man. All right, King. Let's see. Let's get to let's get into this topic here, man. Like I said, interesting topic has come down here. Your boy Mark Cuban, man, has made headlines yet again. Pretty interesting headlines. We're gonna get into it here, man. So let's get into a little bit of the recap. We got King Savior. He's back, man. Or is he? He is looking to buy back the Dallas Mavericks. King, that seemed to be the word on these NBA streets out here, man. So check this out. This is what they saying out here in these NBA streets, man. So it says an identified Dallas investing group is interested in partnering with Mark Cuban to buy the Dallas Mavericks back from your favorite owner, Patrick Dumont. A source close to Dumont told me the family remains excited about the future of the franchise and the Cooper Flag era. Interesting. What was your first thoughts, man, when you heard this news, man? I had a couple people hit me up about this, man. So it's pretty interesting. But what you think, man?
I thought it would eventually happen.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I thought this would eventually happen. Especially with the situation with the backlash. Come on, man, that's Mark Cuban. This is I told you he took a huge L with the Luka Doncic thing that affected him as well. So I felt like, yeah, he wanted the other hand actually, use the right hand.
I'm using both of them.
There you go.
Still go.
but yeah, I felt like this was going to happen eventually, and but I don't know if he's going to succeed because all the cards are with the Adelsons now. So I don't know, bro. No matter how much you offer, they have to
You have to accept.
Be willing to accept it. Yeah. So I don't know if they finished their goal yet. At least, like if this does happen, I don't see it happening in the near future, because I still think they're handling the situation with you guys in casinos. That haven't happened yet. That hasn't happened yet, have it? So yeah, if that hasn't happened yet, then I don't think this is quite done yet, unless there's like absolutely no way that that's going to happen. Which I don't know, bro. I heard people talking about moving to Vegas again and all that after the situation, but it's always something with the Dallas Mavericks, bro.
Well, I guess me being in Dallas, I heard a lot more than the people outside of Dallas. This is the thing, man. First of all, let's be real. Mark Cuban is not buying a team back to be the savior of the franchise. The reason why he sold it to this group in the first place because he thought that the Texas legislation would pass for Texas to get casinos here in Texas. That didn't happen. So now he's doing an about face and wants to buy the team back because things didn't work out the way they're supposed to work out.
Yep.
So I don't want nobody sitting around here thinking this man, he's trying to save the franchise. That's not what he's doing. Plans did not work out the way that he thought they were going to work out. And now he's trying to save face. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. If you told me I had a choice between Mark Cuban and the Allison family, I would pick Mark Cuban. Not because I'm the biggest Mark Cuban fan. You've heard how I feel about Mark Cuban, heard my opinions and stuff on and off the mic. But if you had to give me a choice, I had to pick out of these two. I'm taking Mark Cuban for obvious reasons.
That's 100 times out of 100. I had a question.
No, 100, 200 out of 100. But go ahead.
Yeah, basically 200 out of 100. But a question for you: if Mark Cuban took the team over again, because just asked it to you right now, you a fan of the team again? You going back?
Yep.
I thought about it. I wouldn't, unless there is a way. There is a way I'd return, unless he came on the show. I'm being dead ass serious though.
You ain't gonna be a fan then?
Then I'm probably not gonna be a fan. Yeah, because he's still Mark Cuban. You feel me? Like, so I got away from that relationship. I mean, it was fun. Pause at times, like any toxic relationship, but I know Mark Cuban's game, and like I said, if he's willing to talk to us about it, and talk about the whole situation, just everything since been the owner, then everybody's do a second chance or whatever. But yeah, I would need to talk to Mark Cuban, because other than that, all you're gonna get is a bunch of BS. So
listen, like I said, you know me. I may percent agree with you. My reasoning for one of the main reasons why I left trying to all this team like that and all that, because of that other family in there, bro.
I don't judge you. It's not like a judgment.
No.
You feel me?
I don't want nobody to say, hey, I'm not going back. Okay, I love this guy so much, I gotta go back. Nah, it ain't got
no. It's more about getting rid of
the
other stuff that you feel. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's
like
disgusting.
It's like, okay, out of the two evils, I know about this evil.
Yes,
but I quite know about this one. You know
I need to talk to this guy because part of the reason that the main reason the evil was there because of him.
I was going to get.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want to talk. I
will never forget. Not just because of what happened out of it, but this is kind of stuff that we talked about before that happened, right?
Yep.
And I remember we had folks like, "Nah, man, Cuban, he Jesus." I'm like, are y'all really paying attention to this dude and some of the moves that he's making? Right? We started hearing a lot of rumors about situations outside of basketball that might affect some of his basketball related, doings or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So, excuse me, I'm just like I said, not the biggest Mark Cuban fan by any stretch of the imagination, bro.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying, like, but it between him and them folks.
I'm saying, I thought about it. That's what I'm saying. I understand completely. And you over there in that, bro. If I was there, if I was in your shoes, yes, it would be automatically. Yes, I would be over there back in Dallas, hyping my team up, going back to support whatever. It's not put
Now,
money in
hold on.
Addison's pockets.
Now, I want you to let me clear that up too. It ain't gonna be back to I'm at the stoves copping everything again. That's gonna be a process.
Yeah, I understand.
I gotta work my way back to that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like,
And a bunch of those
slowly,
it's probably only players. You feel me? Like getting back to the that extra stuff, just buying Dallas Maverick apparel and all. Nah, that ain't the. You feel me?
Yeah, it's gonna take me some. It's gonna take me some time on that. You gotta let me.
you gotta show me something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like any other broken promise or something like that. Like if you get back and give a second chance, they got to show you something in a doghouse. For a moment.
Because what's to say that you come back, right, and things don't change?
I'm not saying you gonna have Nico.
I'm not gonna say you gonna trade. Now, but hold on.
Okay.
You bringing that up? What's to say we don't go through another Nico situation where you don't do the proper step? Man, we talked about it. You hiring the coach before you hire the GM.
You thinking opposite. You thinking far from what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, what about before Nico? What if you go back through the process of Mark Cuban shout to Vince Carter on the sideline, telling the team plays and all that stuff? You feel me? Doing the timeouts and that type of control over the team. What if we go back to that? I don't want to go back to that either. That's not good for one. That's the reason why
you learn your lesson
only has one.
After all this?
That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's just playing games still to be the smartest guy in the room. That's why I would love to talk to him. If I can't talk to him, then me personally, nah. Like he had to say something in some interview that just really like click. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I told you, even I don't want to go politically, but you feel me? Like that's literally what you were out there like pressing for and all blue sky and all that stuff. And then the sales room was you sitting in there closing with them and all that, like, and y'all working together and all that still and all, like, bro, like, I don't know. I felt like he was more extreme than that in that situation. And it just felt like, I don't know, something just didn't feel right. Pause. You feel me? It is what it is. So I would have to have a conversation with him, or I need to have a serious conversation. Like I said, see a serious conversation with him on an interview or something like that, where I really would believe him and say, okay, maybe something has changed. So we'll see.
Yeah, great point, bro. See what else we got up here, man. Your boy. Is Rob Pelinka on the hot seat, King? So this has been going around anyway too. Says right here, Rob Pelinka job is expected to be in danger if the Lakers don't make a run. This is wild. So unless they catch fire in the second half of the year, unless they really come on and make a run in the playoffs, it's going to be on life support. But check this out, King. Can he make this big splash? I think you and Empire Jet were talking about this. Lakers are expected to make more moves, but I said before the trade deadline. But they're eyeing a big splash this summer in free agency. They didn't make those more moves here during the trade deadline. All they got was what's the name?
Luke Kennard.
Thank you, Luke Kennard. They got that's the only pickup they got during the trade deadline. But this is the rumor right now that they are going after Giannis. That is the rumor right now. They'll have all their assets and all that stuff to make that move.
I think they're gonna get him. That's the crazy thing about it. I think it's happening. If I'm betting, I'm gonna bet like 60-40 on the Lakers.
Let's Rob Pelinka better hope they get him.
No. See, you want to ask me about this, so let me talk about the Rob Pelinka thing. They should fire him. They should fire him and get a GM that Giannis and Luka would want. You feel me? That would be conversation, right? Like, let's get it done, Luka. You go talk to Giannis. Y'all figure out what y'all want. We do this, get it done. But Rob Pelinka should be fired after the season. What I'm afraid of is that once the playoffs happen and you still got Luka in them in a situation of 7 games and all that they win like a series or something like that, and it gives Rob Pelinka like
the bottom time.
Yeah, like they like, oh, this team ain't that great and all that stuff. They were just building up time to get to the situation, but the team did get to the second round or whatever. And it's like, Luka can take a team to that situation. We've seen it multiple times where he just takes his games to a different level in the playoffs. So if that was to happen, then you got to get rid of him, though. I think get rid of him. But I think in the long term, I was already expecting this. I think we talked about it all the time. I expect him and Jeannie Buss to eventually be gone. It's crazy how we talk about these things and then it just shows up, bro, and we like talking about it again and be like, man, we just literally talked about it. Did you watch the show? But yeah, I think eventually the plan is to get rid of everybody. That's start fresh, be a new rich, like you about to give the LA Lakers. Oh, you really did. You already did. You gave the LA Lakers like damn near probably the most money in the NBA. So if you gave the Lakers or the second most money, so if you give the Lakers that much money, that's crazy. Like, yeah, things about to change. So I think get rid of Pelinka, get somebody else and spend that money. Try to go win championships.
Bro, did I send you an alert? It was a Bleacher Report talking about the Lakers this summer is going to follow the Dodgers model. That's in you.
Yes, that's what I said. Remember I said that before. Yes, you sent that to me, but I was saying it's the same group. Remember I told you when they use the same group. I'm like, bro, they're about to start freaking the rules of the NBA the same way they did in baseball and spending money and all that. Like they're about to whatever you can do in the CBA. You're gonna have somebody that's going, go do it with a fine comb or whatever, and they're gonna figure out how to. The Lakers get your championships while you can. I'm gonna say it again. I keep telling folks they don't want to hear me. Get your championships while you can. If you believe in the demise of the Lakers gonna be forever and all that stuff, it's not. They're gonna be back in the conversation before you know it. They're just the Lakers. That's what happens. Most players in the league want to play for the Lakers. Most players in the league, their favorite team growing up was the Lakers. So, man.
I mean, I think, well, I've been wanting them to move on from Rob Pelinka, but I think what's going to probably end up happening. Let's say Rob Pelinka does find a way to get Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to buy him time.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna buy him a bunch of time though. It's gonna give him time. He might get like 2 more years out of this because he'll get like I say next year, right? Which he's gonna try to get Giannis next year, and then he'll probably that next year will be the year, like the year after they can actually like really do a training camp and all that stuff. That's the year where I think he'll probably get fired if he can get out of this year. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna get Giannis with him though. I'm scared. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. Like Rob Pelinka might not get Giannis, bro.
I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but
yeah, nothing. But I think
the way it's looking, it looked like it's heading that direction, man. Because, like I said, you and Jeff, I heard y'all say that, and y'all not the only people I'm hearing say that. A lot of people are speculating that. You know what I'm saying?
He screwed everybody else up. Like it's like Giannis did that on purpose to screw everybody else up, get their situation where they can't trade for him anymore. You feel me? Like, all right, well, you did this and this. All right, you can't trade for me anymore. What's the one team that's about to get all their assets? Like we keep saying, come on, man.
Oh, did I also send you that alert from Bleacher Report? It said Giannis and them are going to revisit this talk again this summer.
Yes.
You see that? You see that one?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's waiting for the Lakers. That's crazy. He just don't want to say it out loud.
Right.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's going. I already told you, I'm not a
Laker fan. Situation over there, man.
I'm not a Laker fan, and I will never be a Lakers fan. But I will watch more Lakers games than anybody else next year. If Giannis and Luke on the same team, bro. Even if they playing late night and all that, I will find a way to watch those games.
Bro, it's gonna be 1:00 in the morning over there. You watching the game,
and I don't care, bro. I'm gonna be sleepy every morning because I gotta get my son up in the morning and all that. So it don't even matter. I'm just gonna be, we do the show damn near to 1:00. The thing is, we want to push the show either early or later because I'm gonna be watching them games, bro. Like nah, but yeah, I actually kind of do hope it happens. I told you, I think the league is better when you have a dynasty. I've already told you that. I think parity hurts the league. I think a dynasty helps the league, and I think like a team, when you get a team with the Lakers, they got to win, bro. The Lakers got to win. It sucks, and it's crazy because I'm sounding like a Stephen A. Smith and all that now. It's crazy because I'm not trying to say it because they have to win like that, but they are the pillars of the league. They just are. You feel me? Like the teams like that, it's a lot of people. I know you know a lot of people probably in Dallas that are Laker fans. You feel me? Like you go everywhere, you see Laker fans. It is what it is. So when they're winning, it just makes people want to watch the league. A lot of folks don't even know the Lakers. They just know the Lakers winning. So they start watching or whatever because the Lakers winning. You've been seeing that happen. Miami. What is that? Golden State? Multiple times. So
yeah. But all right, man. That's pretty much all we got, man, for the recap. Let's go ahead and turn the page, man. We got to start talking about the grades of these trades, bro. So check it out.
I'd like to report a trade.
Without cussing, King, we're gonna be talking about this right here. All right, we're gonna be talking about them Grizzades. Oh, my bad. Let's check it out. Oh, my bad. There we go. All right, man. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's do this, King. Let's do this. Let's start with the East first. See what the East over here talking about, man. Shout out to that Detroit. Was it Detroit and Charlotte game, man? I don't know if you saw
who won.
The baby.
I saw the bro. They would go, bro. Isaiah still got to chill, bro. Come off the bench and all. He gonna get the most games.
Hey, I just about to say, he gonna get suspended, bro. He gets suspended. I don't know why he did that, bro. I don't know why he did that, man. Detroit by 4. It was I think by 6. 110 to 104.
Bro, Charlotte for real, bro. I think Charlotte for real now.
I've been watching them, bro. I tell you, I watched the game the other day. I watched the Charlotte and Atlanta. I think Charlotte
for real now. I think they for real. And I'm not talking about a championship for real. You know what I'm talking about. I know
you're talking about. Yeah, they
don't take them lightly no more. That's what I mean. Like
no. They for real. They for real. Check this out, man. Let's get into these real quick. Mm-hmm. So these are the trade deadline grades right here from NBA District.
Okay.
They got the Cavaliers with a B+. Of course, they added James Harden, Keon Ellis, and Dennis Schroeder. But they lost Garland, DeAndre Hunter, and Lonzo Ball and a bunch of picks. What you think about that one, man?
I'd give it a B-. Let
me see if I can spin it so I can see. There we go. All right. Now, we also got... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'd give it a B-. Go ahead. I didn't know what you wanted to say.
Oh, B-.
Yeah.
So he closed out in that game, the last game he played, right? James Harden, he was clutch and all that.
I told you I told you it's going to be okay in the regular season. I thought I saw that when
that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on you.
When we talked about the trade and all that stuff, I said, bro, I think it's going to be okay for both teams in the regular season. They're going to be fine.
What did I tell you when they made the trade? I said, what do I need to see this in?
James Harden got to show off in the playoffs, bro.
I said both the team in general. I said because listen, you got rid of Garland, right?
Yeah.
You said that it wasn't working between him and Donovan Mitchell. You got a guy who's a little bit more ball dominant in James Harden. So I'm thinking, okay.
And he got easier situations, allegedly. So I mean, he got a chance. He got as good of a chance as just about anybody else to make it to the finals. So go ahead, bro.
Okay. Detroit Pistons. They added Kevin Huerter, Dario Saric, and they got a 26 first round swap. They lost Jaden Ivey. They gave him a grade of a B-.
Yeah, I give that about a solid B.
Yeah, I'll give that about a B too, bro. I told you why I like that move.
Solid B. And they got the swap. You feel me?
Hey,
I
don't think they lost anything. Nice in his debut.
Yeah, I don't think they lost anything they were going to use. They weren't using Jaden Ivey anymore.
Nope. They've been talking about moving him anyway. They got a bunch of other players at that position and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They got Ron Holland, D-Town, D-Dub Finest. You know what I'm saying?
Even if Jaden Ivey becomes decent and all that stuff, they still weren't going to play him. So I'm fine. I think it worked for their team.
So check this out. The Bucks, they added Osman Dang and Najee Hayes Davis, but they lost Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey. They got a C-. I could definitely see that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't. That didn't move the needle as far as
you can get this one a D for me, pause.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe incomplete, and I don't know, but this is who cares? I was going to tell you move on, but I thought you wanted to talk about
it. In the sake of Giannis, this is an F.
Yeah,
it's an F.
This says Giannis to the Lakers.
Yeah, this is that Giannis to the Lakers move right here. Yeah, that's an F in my opinion, bro. It's just called like it is. The Pacers got Zubac and Kobe Brown, but they lost Ben Mathurin and Isaiah Jackson and some picks there. They got a B+. So even with them giving up that, no, we're not giving up, but protecting that pick for 2026, they still gave him a B+. I'm guessing they're looking at the fact that they added Zubac to the squad. So
yeah, I'm gonna give it a C+.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a C+ too, bro.
Unless you feel me, LA strikes out on that pick, but still, even if they strike out on the pick, you could add the pick. You feel me? To make the pick. So I'll give it a C+. I don't think Zubac gonna be that great for too much longer.
And last but not least, bro, we got Chicago Bulls. The question going around online, King, is what in the world are the Bulls doing? They added Jay Ivey, Rob Dillon, Colin Sexton, Anthony Simons, Nick Richards, Leonard Miller. Can I see that? Yabusele? Yep, Yabusele. Yeah. And a bunch of picks, right? But they lost Vucevic, Kobe White, Ayo, Kevin Herter, Javon Carter, Julian Phillips, Dylan Terry, and a pick with Denver. So they got an A.
I think I know what they're doing. I think I know why they got the A.
Why is it?
They got a lot of tradable pieces now, bro. And they got picks. So it ain't about now about what they thinking about doing, but now they increased their tradable assets now over what they had before. I feel like and got picks.
So they hoarding assets.
Yes, they hoarding assets to go make a move when they want to go make a move. So I'm gonna go. If I think about it like that, I'm gonna go B+.
Mm-hmm. Question. That sounds nice what you said there. Hoarding assets and all that. Are they gonna eventually get a first round pick out of anything they give up?
They ain't get no first round picks out of that. I can't even see.
They have not gotten a first round pick in any of the moves that they made over the last handful of years, bro.
Make that.
You see this right here?
Make that a C+.
So hey, that sounds nice.
Make that a C+.
Nice.
I couldn't see the screen. I just saw it say picks and all at the bottom, but make that a C+. Then I'll make it a C+ instead of B+. That's crazy.
They've been losing picks. Remember it went back to your boy Caruso. Remember, people was like, oh man, Chicago should at least a first or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Nah, they end up giving up picks.
I ain't getting no first at all. That's crazy. But
I thought I sent you something about that one day, man. Talking about what they didn't gave up. Them not out of all that people that they traded, they never got a first round pick out of any of them.
But in this draft, right? This trade right here, right? These trades they made the other day. You think they could have got a first round pick?
I had to go back and look. Maybe
Vucevic and Kobe White.
Maybe Vucevic, probably a one pick, one first. I thought Kobe White at least get a first, depending on where he went.
I told you. I think Kobe might be at best 6th man of the year. Then that's his.
Oh, he's gonna be 6th man over there in Charlotte.
Yeah. So
when he get back healthy,
a bunch of firsts for that. So, but yeah, so I'll give it a C+.
Can't get just one out of the whole group of people that you traded over the last handful of seasons. Just one.
Because they kept giving money to mid people, so mid people kept falling off, and by the time they fell off, they were bad contracts, so you couldn't get nothing for them.
All right, let's see what we got next. So check this out, man. Well, this is the next list. This is the Atlantic Division right here. So we got the Raptors. They added Chris Paul, which he's not there anymore. And then you got TJD in the building. This Terry Davis's son, former Mav. But they lost IG and a couple of picks. Yeah, it really wasn't nothing, major for the Raptors. I guess they needed a backup to Jakob Poeltl, I guess. Cheap.
Yeah.
I guess.
With them picks saying? They second round picks?
LA second round. Yeah, LA second round and then Toronto's second round. So pretty much they lost their pick.
I'm gonna get it to F. I don't care.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an F. I don't care.
He's like, okay, can you break it down a little bit more? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't need to break it down. Yeah. I don't care. I'm gonna give it an F.
Oh man,
it's not even like it's probably not even an F, but I just don't care, bro. Like I don't think it moves anything, and you give up picks, like I guess to get a body, but
I don't know what the purpose was for this. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna be nice and give it an F2.
It's not be nice to give it an F2.
Nah, bro, I don't get this one. Now it looked like they're trying to shed some salary. I think I told you about that. A lot of these teams were just trying to shed salary, man. Trying to get back under certain thresholds and all that type of stuff.
Nobody signing in Toronto, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah. But also too, listen to I think it was Mark Stein was explaining it. He was saying like a lot of teams don't. With this new CBA, a lot of teams aren't going through free agency anymore. They're doing through trades.
Yeah.
And so when you make empty certain, kind of like with Washington and Utah, we already talked about it already. They had the space to where if you do want to trade certain players to those teams, you have the space to not have to give a whole entire equal contract back.
Yeah,
You could take
just
on extra salary. Yeah,
Yep.
so that's probably something that they're trying to do or whatever, right? So
That's why
I don't know.
the Giannis thing smells licorice as well, bro. I keep saying everything they just keep saying. That's why Giannis smell licorice, bro. They about to lose that LeBron money and all. And Maxi Kleber, you feel?
Whoa. They said, you hear they signed Max to a contract extension, bro? 5 years. What you talking about?
Bro, I do a sign
for at least 25 a year, bro.
You think? Hold up. Let me.
No, they're not gonna sign Maxi back, bro.
No, they're not gonna sign Maxi back. And I don't know. People can like comment on this in the comment section at all. Did they do a sign and trade for Austin Reeves for Giannis?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but if knowing the space and all, it sounds like it could be done, right?
I mean, probably could be.
We'll see.
I'm not a
that
cap.
That might be the move, though.
I
mean, that Milwaukee may actually jump at that. Pause. You feel me? That might be
why
they saving
that's why nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why they saving Austin Reeves, like that whole Austin Reeves thought, because that could be the piece to use for Giannis. I mean, if it can work, that signing trade work, that's perfect. That's it. Damn. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let's see what we got next. So the Knicks pick up Alvarado, but they lose your boy Yabusele.
Yeah.
In 2 seconds. So they got a B minus on this one.
I get it about a B. I get it even. Yeah. I want to give it a minus. And Jose looked good today.
Yeah, he looked good. But in the debut too. Yeah. Hey, you back to doing that whole sitting in the corner stuff and
Grand Theft Alvarado.
Yeah. But I'll give it a B. Not a bad pickup. Like I said before, they end up, losing Deuce. He's hurt right now. Mm-hmm. So he came here at the right time, man, for New York. So
yeah.
Not bad pickup. It's the one right here, King. Check this out.
Yeah.
So the 76ers added nobody, just some picks and stuff like that, some second round picks. Was a couple of second round picks, and they added Houston's 26th first round, which is gonna probably end up being a late first round in this draft here. But they lose Jeremy McCain and Eric Gordon.
Yeah.
And 32, they got a 32 second round swap. So they gave him a C.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it a D. I would have given it an F, but they got Houston's pick. Even though it's gonna be a late pick, it's still a pick in this draft. Like go.
They have 2 picks, I think.
Yeah, so
if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I don't know what they're.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But they at least got one. You feel me? At least in the draft of this draft, it's going to be a great draft, no matter what. So they got that. So that's why I'm not going to give them a failing grade, because I really don't understand getting rid of Jeremy McCain. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a D.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a D minus, bro. Because of what you just said, I don't understand. I don't understand the Jeremy McCain part. Like, we literally just talked about this dude, and then the next day he gets traded.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, wait, what? So I don't know. You heard me talking about the 76ers and some of the moves they need to make. That wasn't it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I don't know. I don't know what Daryl Morey and them were trying to do. It also kind of sounds like a lot of these moves, like I just said a minute ago, a lot of these moves are cap situation moves. So I don't know. It's just confusing to me. It sounded like OKC wanted him more. They wanted him. You know what I mean? So
Philly didn't really care for him.
Right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they got other young guys in front of them. So I guess that I mean, it is what it is. The Boston Celtics added your boy Nikola Vucevic and Denver second round pick. They lost Anthony Simons, Chris Broussard, and Josh Minott, Xavier Tillman. Oh, yeah, he did lose Xavier Tillman. Dang, it's crazy. And then they got the what's that? New Orleans second round pick. So they lost that too, the 2026 one. They gave them a B. I guess because of the Vucevic signing.
I'm gonna get this a C.
Yeah, I told you.
I told you Vucevic is a great value. Al Horford and what he can do, what they want him to do, and be there. We've seen that, but I'm gonna remind people of this as well. Vucevic not the greatest in the playoffs as well, bro. Like, he not known for showing up in the playoffs. So I got to see what happens and all that. But having him in that role and all, I think he a great value. Like I say, Al Horford, but I think Al Horford may be better than him in that role. So we'll see. But I'm gonna give him a C though. They didn't fail, or they at least passed it and all.
I'm gonna give him a C too because I told you Boston has been struggling a little bit this year with their defense, and I think the
Yeah, a
one
little
thing
defense.
that they adding a guy who really isn't his strength isn't defense, pretty much a traffic cone on defense, especially in the paint. That doesn't help at all, bro. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to give this a C, man.
I mean, he's
Boosness is good,
talented
like
though.
you
He's
said.
skilled.
Off,
You feel
yeah,
me?
he's skilled and everything. He just, but for what they needed, that's not it, bro. That's not it.
He remind me of like a upgraded like Enos Cancer in a way.
Ooh,
Am I wrong?
damn. No, that's a good comparison. That's a damn good comparison, bro.
He a
Okay,
little
that's
he
a
a
good
little
one.
better. He a little better than Enos Cancer on defense.
But
Enos
kind of
can't do
in
nothing
that
on
in that
defense, but yeah,
range, that mold,
in
yeah.
that mold, yeah, Enos Cancer. Because Enos Cancer technically
Dang.
might be more skilled than Vucevic on offense. Enos Cancer just didn't play no defense at all, bro. So
No,
he could be on the
none
floor.
whatsoever.
But like
Mm-hmm.
when he was playing in OKC, dude was nice. As far as the skill.
Yeah, I agree. Then we got the Brooklyn Nets. They added Achi, Abaji, and Hunter Tyson, and then Josh Minot. So like I said, I don't know what they trying to do. Of course, they
Yo,
lost Cam Thomas. They cut him, and then
so what the
oh yeah,
hell are you
then
doing, bro? What is Brooklyn doing, man? What is that? What is their goal? What is what is their plan, man? What
I
are
don't know.
they drafted
Hold
all
on,
them dudes? Go ahead.
hold on. You talk about the same team, right? They drafted, like you said, drafted on 5 picks and they hit on now one. I think they might have hit on one.
Pretty
You know what I'm saying?
picks in this
So
draft, yo. They had 5 picks in this draft and their team still trash, bro. They have no direction of who their guy is at all. This is whoa.
now you talking about Rob Pelinka. Is
Oh
it
my
about that time
god.
for Sean Marks, though?
They need to sell that team, bro. Like
Is it about
that
that time
team.
for Sean Marks? Sean Marks
Hell
should have
yeah.
been gone, bro.
Sean
Sean
Marks
Marks should
should
have been gone.
Brooklyn a bad team. That's why Sean Marks still there. Sean Marks have a why is Sean Marks there? Because Kyrie and them said they want to play there.
I guess, bro. Yeah, Sean Marks should have been gone, bro. He should have been gone.
Hmm.
But yeah, let's get to this next one here, man. Check this out. It's the last of the East right here. We got the Charlotte Hornets, man, who just lost a game tonight, man. 9-game winning streak snapped. So they added Kobe White, Xavier Tillman, Mike Conley. Matter of fact, Mike Conley went back to Minnesota. So Malik Brinham and a couple of picks there, a few picks or whatever. But they lost Colin Sexton. They lost Mason Plumlee. He was in the trade.
He still play?
Nah,
His brother still play?
nah, I don't know. He been leaving for a while. But yeah, and then so they got a A- for theirs, man.
I'd give him a B plus.
Okay. Yeah, I can give him a little B plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't bad. I want to see Kobe White with this team when he gets healthy. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
Because like I said, man, I think he can definitely fill that Colin Sexton role for the team. So I definitely want to see that.
Yep.
All right, man. We got the Washington Wizards, your favorite team all time, man.
Yes,
they added Trey Young, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Jaden Hardy, and Dante Exum. They lost CJ McCollum, Corey Kispert, what's that? AJ Johnson, Chris Middleton, Malik Braham, Marvin Bagley the third, and a bunch of picks, man. They got him an A.
Yeah. I understand why they're giving him an A. I listened to Mark Stein thing too, bro. That you sent to me. I understand why they're giving him an A. Because like you said, they didn't give much for what they can have, like the what if.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is the ultimate. I do not trust what if. That's why I hold the trade so low.
Whoa. Hold on. You don't trust Anthony Davis, bro?
I would not give a half a pick for Anthony Davis, bro.
Whoa, hold on now, man. It's not what I was told, King.
I'm sorry, but like that's my thing. Like I'd rather hold those assets and throw them at Milwaukee for Giannis or something like that. Like that's my only thing. Like don't throw away. I guess, but maybe if they click and it'll.
Hold on, but when healthy though.
When healthy, that's crazy. That should be on a T-shirt for Anthony Davis.
I was just about to say, yeah, they put that on a T-shirt or something.
When healthy.
When healthy, yeah. No, I look. I give him a B.
Yeah.
D'Angelo's about to get released here. They're trying to
He
figure out a way
ain't
to
showing up. He done. He might scream.
Yeah, they said they're trying to work a little deal to get him released. You know, Dante ain't playing. This is in his career pretty much in the NBA, I believe.
This might be a
so
Jaden Hardy trade.
Yeah,
it might end up. I'm saying it might end up seriously being a Jaden Hardy trade.
I think he'll fit in with that young.
That's what I'm saying.
Man.
I think it might end up being a Jaden Hardy trade.
Let's get to the next one, man. Miami Heat, man.
Fire Pat Riley.
They got a D. I don't know why. Added nothing, lost nothing.
Fire Pat Riley. That should be, and we can move on. Fire Pat Riley. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't fire him. You need to force Pat Riley to retire. It's time. Get him out of the door, bro. Get that dude gone, bro. It's done.
Bro, they didn't struck out. Well, I wouldn't say struck out. It's just like I said this before. It feels like it's that same thing that happened with Danny Ainge his last tenure with Boston. It's like your name is attached, you the front runner to make these moves, and then nothing.
Let me ask you a serious question real quick. I think that first, let me make a statement. I think that Miami Heat, like, you know, everybody want to go to Miami. Like conversation that people say, I think that's bull. I don't think that's true. I don't think people just want to go to Miami. We get Jimmy Butler. I think Jimmy Butler just be going, but that's not the same. And then LeBron ended up going there playing with like D Wade and all of them, and then Chris Bosh. They basically set that up together. What else in the history of the Miami Heat? If somebody said, I want to go to Miami, I think they get so much like because of that LeBron James thing that it's like, okay, people just sign up to go to Miami. Who going to Miami?
Udonis Haslem.
Got you. I'm just trying to figure out this whole Miami thing in the history of the Miami Heat. I'm just like, who? Well, Shaq went, but Shaq was like traded there because of the situation. Yeah, like who signed and went to the Miami Heat?
Giannis was attached there for the longest, man.
There was a reason why Dwayne Wade was struggling with Miami and not going to the playoffs. And all when Shaq left, nobody was there. What happened to Miami when LeBron left? Nobody was there. Just saying.
Right, man. See we got up here next, man. Orlando didn't add nobody either, man. That's crazy. But they lost Tyus Jones though. He went to the Mavs.
Did they get a pick though? Oh, they said they got a pick.
Nope, they didn't get nothing.
What's they that lost a pick.
They lost a swap, a second round pick. I guess they got from Boston, and then they also lost one of theirs for 28.
How the hell they get a D plus? F.
Yeah,
they about to fire. What's the name, bro? They about to fire.
This doesn't solve their point guard issue. If anything, it makes it worse. But
fire Jamal Mosley.
I guess, man.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, man, last team in the East, man, the Atlanta Hawks.
Yes, sir.
They added Jonathan Kuminga, CJ McCollum, Buddy Hield, Corey Kispert, Jocelyn Dale, Gabe Vincent, and a bunch of second-round picks. But they lost Trae Young and KP and Vince Krusty and Luke Kennard. They got a B.
Yeah, I probably give it a B plus.
I probably hope that B.
Yeah, I like that. I like that trade though. So yeah, B plus. I'm gonna go B plus. I'm gonna go B plus.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that pick. That was the one that kind of was like, oh, okay, they weren't playing around. Okay.
Nah.
All right, man. Let's get on to the West now. West Side. Check this out, man. So the Utah Jazz added Jaren Jackson Jr., John Conchar, Vince Williams Jr., Chris Broussard, and Lonzo Ball. But he's getting released, so he don't count. But they lost Walter Clayton, Taylor Hendricks, Kyle Anderson, Jordan Yang, and they gave him a bunch of firsts, like 3 firsts. So they gave him
Did they gain something under Lonzo Ball? Did they say something under there?
Let me see. No, I just saying I got a star up there because he's not with the team. He better get released.
Oh, okay. So it's nothing underneath his name. I thought it was something underneath his name.
Well, yeah, Cleveland's second round pick. They also got Cleveland's
they got picks. Second round picks. Okay.
They added them.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna give Utah. I'm gonna be crazy right here. I'm gonna give Utah
A-. I watched that game too with Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, well, they could have won it and they tanked.
Yeah, they tanked. They took him out.
They just decided I'm not gonna play Laurie or Jaren Jackson Jr. in the fourth.
It was about like 3, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him an A-. This might be my favorite. This might be my favorite team. Like the trade deadline.
Oh, they won tonight though.
Because people start talking about it.
I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a B plus. Pretty solid trade. Getting Jaren Jackson with that core they have. I know people are starting to talk about that Utah's gonna be. They're gonna go all in. They're gonna get. They're gonna re-sign Walker Kessler and all that stuff because a lot of teams are interested in him. They were interested in him at trade deadline. Utah turned him down, so it's gonna be interesting, man. I like that big lineup that they're trying to play with. They're gonna put Laurie, like you said, Laurie at the 3 and all that. So, and they got other young pieces, man. They're gonna have you Ace Bailey and D Towns D of Dub Finest as the point guard. So it's gonna be pretty interesting for them next year. This is definitely a next year move, man. All right, let's see. We got OKC added Jeremy McCain, but they lost a bunch of picks. They got a B plus.
Yeah, I give it a B. Solid B.
I'm gonna give this a. I'm probably gonna stick with B plus. I was gonna give them an A because I'm telling you, man, that's gonna be a nice little pickup. Man.
I agree. I just think they overpaid it a little bit, which was fine. But I'm just saying that's why
it's okay. They got 85 of the first round picks.
True. I mean that is true. They gotta give away picks, so you're right. So
they got started.
Give it a B plus.
You might start seeing if they start making other moves. They're gonna probably start overpaying on a lot of these moves just to start getting rid of some of them picks.
And they already won it. They're a championship team. The championship. Or the champion, I should just say, just in general. So they running it back. So they grab a piece like that and have picks you can just give away. Yeah, it's a B plus. You're right. I agree with you.
Denver didn't add anything but a pick swap. It was not a second round pick. I think that's a second round pick from either Atlanta. It's going to either convey to Atlanta or the Clippers. So they got that in 2026. But they lost Tyson Hunter. Or should I say Hunter Tyson? And a 32 deep Denver second round pick. So they probably gonna miss that. They gave him a C on this one.
Yeah, the first one's a pick swap. First round, second round.
Second round.
Damn, a second round swap. What is that? I'm gonna get this a F.
So no. So they're getting a pick from. It's gonna either convey to the Clippers or Atlanta, but either way, it'll go to Detroit. I'm sorry, to Denver.
Okay, I got you. Oh, understood. I'm still giving it an F. I'm gonna give it an F because I wanted to give them a higher grade because they didn't really have to do much. Denver didn't have to do much. They wanted my favorites in the West, but Joe can be healthy. But at the same time, they didn't do anything. So let's give them a D. Pause.
Once again, it's I agree. This seems like one of them cap situation type of moves, man. So yeah. Let's see. The Minnesota Timberwolves, man, got Ayu Desamu and Julian Phillips. They lost Mike. They got Mike Conley back. So does that count?
No, not count for losing.
No, not talking. Does that count for adding?
Don't say they lost anything. He just did.
Okay, so Rob Dillingham and then Leonard Miller. They got rid of. They lost those two. They gave him a B. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4 second round picks.
Second round picks. I'm gonna give it a B minus.
I'm gonna stick with a B. It wasn't a bad pickup, man, for them.
No,
two solid wings, man, for them. It kind of helps out Jay McDaniels and all that, and on the perimeter and stuff. So it's not bad, bro. Not bad. Young, still young. Both of them still young and athletic and all that stuff. So I'll give it a B. Solid B. Thanks. Not mad at it. Portland, they added Vic Krejci, and then they lost Diop Reed. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He went to Atlanta. I forgot. Yeah, he went to Atlanta, and then they lost 2 picks. One of their picks, and then he also New York second round pick. So they gave him a C. Yeah, I mean it's a C. I mean C minus or whatever.
I guess it's D.
Yeah, I mean you probably more right, but Vic Krejci as shooting and stuff like that for them. But I mean it's not nothing to write home about. So I mean it is what it is, bro.
This gonna put them over the top like Norman Powell.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta add Kendrick Perkins there, man. You can't ask me to. Yeah. The Spurs. So if they didn't do anything, why they get a C?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna turn back to I'm gonna go back to Denver, right? right? So I'm not gonna give them like a D or an F, like I was saying before. I'm gonna give them I's. They're incomplete. They didn't do anything. I'm gonna just give them I's. Same thing with San Antonio and Houston.
And Houston, yeah. Like they
They
didn't do nothing. Why you give them a
They didn't
grade?
do anything. Yeah, I'm like, why you getting them a C? I guess because they feel like they already competing and all that stuff, so they didn't really. A C is did they have to do anything? So they grading it that way. But I'm gonna give them
guess,
I.
man. Let's go to Pelicans then, man. They added DeLon Terry in 2 seconds, but they lost to Jose Alvarado. They got a C+ on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a D. No, actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna give them an F.
Ooh, dang. Because they lost Jose?
Yep.
They got 2 second rounds.
I feel like Jose worth more than that. I feel like Jose like really was a piece for the bench. I really don't know why they got rid of Jose Alvarado. Especially they supposedly want to win and all that stuff now. I thought he was a winning player.
I think for me again, I think it's one of those situations. It was more that New York wanted him.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like they probably called him and said, "Hey, can we get Alvarado off of you?" You know what I mean?
I'm like, what you giving me? Like a second round pick? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You don't want
him.
We
get 2 second rounds.
I'm like, you don't want him enough. That's how I'd have been. So, you don't want him enough.
What you get? On the first or something?
If you want him, you better give me a first. If you don't, then why are you on my phone? What, I mean, them seconds, I'm all right.
I'm going to give this a. I'm probably gonna give it a regular C. Probably I'll C- one of them. Let's see the Grizzlies. Of course, they added Walter Clayton, Taylor Hendricks, Kyle Anderson, George Niang, Eric Gordon. Wait, so he got traded to the Grizzlies. I'm about to go back and look at them trades and then a bunch of picks here, first round picks too. They got a bunch of first round picks in a first round and a second round swap. But they lost Jaren Jackson Jr., John Conchar, Vince Williams Jr., and Jock Landale. Well, it's a nice little trade for the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get this a B+.
Yeah, I go with you B+.
Yeah, I like that one, man. And then check it out, man. We got the Mavs. They added AJ Johnson, Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley III, Tyus Jones, and a bunch of they got a first, 2 firsts, and 3 seconds. But they lost Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Jaden Hardy, and Dante Exum. They didn't give up any picks, but they gave him a D+. That's crazy.
Yeah, I told you once you showed me that video with Mark Stein and all that stuff and started telling me
about the picks. So you think they're looking at the picks?
Yeah, they didn't get they didn't get much back. So they didn't get any players back, right? They didn't none for Anthony Davis. So I mean, between Luke and Anthony Davis, basically you got what's his name, Max Christie, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're looking at. Maybe Marvin Bagley, he looking okay in the game or whatever he played, but he got to stay healthy. Other than that, like you said, it may end up being only 1 first round pick, which would probably be a late first round pick. And you said the other one probably converts to a second round pick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna give him a D. It's not the greatest trade in the world no more. I'm not giving him a D though because it still gives him flexibility.
Yes,
and that's the part I don't think they're paying attention to. So I'm gonna give him a C+. Now, as far as my grade, they back in that situation though where they're gonna have money and they're gonna leave the powder dry. They're gonna leave the powder dry now, bro. But is people
not here no more, man?
Are people going to? Is Kyrie just enough to you feel me? Pause just to get people over here because they no longer have Nico anymore. Nico was one of the driving forces, so we'll see.
Bro, I'm gonna get him higher than that. I'm gonna give him a B because of the flexibility they have. This open up a whole lot more. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this open a whole lot of avenues for them, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
They looking Dallas haven't been known for free agents, though.
You said, have they been known for getting free agents?
They haven't been known until Nico. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, again, does the money mean anything if nobody's coming on board? You feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't gained that many assets to be like, oh, let me go get the trade for this greatest player and all that stuff. So, I mean, you still got a bunch of young, nice.
I was about to say some of the avenues one avenue to open up is to be able to trade and make solid trades or whatever.
Players. They want me to trade.
Because remember, they still got the trade exception that can get you a person.
That's what they had to trade for players.
The team they got you have one of them players that can't get the big contract. They could probably get that full $15 million mid level. You know what I mean? So I mean, like I said, I like it, man. I like it because of that. Because they have the options. They definitely have the options.
Not
And
certain,
they gonna
there's certain teams are bad. They got a bunch of picks, like Brooklyn, bad, got a bunch of picks, whatever like that. But they have nobody to trade really, other than like Claxton
like
and maybe MPJ now and all that. Like that's
MBJ,
the
yeah.
two main guys they can trade. Dallas don't have that many picks. Like they okay, they're not trash anymore. But they got talent. They got young guys that can be put together to go and get somebody. Like as far as like you can give a good lineup. As far as hey, I'm not saying a PJ Washington be traded, but a PJ, somebody else. If you did have to trade guys, you got a bunch of guys that actually can fit on teams and actually help them win if they looking to win. So I mean, they fine. It's not the greatest trade in the world, but they got him. They want to go off Anthony Davis, and they found a way to get off of him. You feel me? And it is what it is. You had to get that stain out your mouth.
Add flexibility.
Yeah, so I think part of the grade should be curved because they just want to get rid of Anthony Davis and get off that mistake. So it is what it is. They got what they can do, and they're gonna have money. They're gonna have his money basically opened up once the season done. So you can't ask for nothing better than that.
All right, man. And then last but not least, King, check this out right meow. We got the Pacific Division. We got the Lakers. They added Luke Kennard, but they lost Gabe Vincent in a second. They gave him a B minus.
I give it a C plus.
Yeah, it didn't address anything that major. Well, I mean, they do need shooting, but
it's a good move.
Yeah, it's a solid move.
Yeah,
it ain't everything.
They need more. They needed more
athleticism, and some in defense. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I give it a C plus. I'll give it a C plus. It addressed one thing. Excuse me, and I believe Luke Kennard lead the league in threes. I think so. I'm like, I mean, it's not bad, bro.
It's just a big hole, but they got other holes.
And if it don't work,
yeah,
he's on the expiring contract. So there you go.
He probably gonna get another contract. He probably gonna stay there.
Probably, I can see that.
Yeah.
Then we got the Golden State Warriors, man. They added KP in the Lakers second round for this year. They lost Kuminga, Buddy Hield, and Trace Jackson Davis. They got a B minus.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this a C minus.
I'm gonna get this yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm borrowed.
They do get the cap space and all, but
that's what I was about to say. They get the cap space, so I mean, I give them a C minus, bro. That's fine because of the cap space.
But again, I don't know if Golden State is spot people gonna be running to. I think like that Kevin Durant thing kind of have them overrated as well.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how that go, man.
Yeah,
what they gonna do with that said cap space? The Clippers, check this out, man. He added Darius Garland, Ben Mathurin, and Isaiah Jackson in a bunch of first rounds plus 2 seconds. So they lost James Harden, Zubats, Kobe Brown, and Chris Paul. They got a minus.
I agree.
Okay, I agree too.
And they got
I'm gonna say a B plus.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not bad. Not bad moves for them. They got some cap relief, and they they got a little younger. I think I talked about that on the show the other day. So not bad. Sacramento added DeAndre Hunter, but they lost Keon Ellis, Dennis Schroeder, and Dario Sarge, and a second round pick for 2029. They got a D as a grade.
F.
Oh man. Yeah, I didn't understand this one, bro. I didn't understand this one. No disrespect to DeAndre Hunter. I didn't understand this one.
Yeah, he's not even like trash or nothing like that. But yeah, this is an F. What the hell are they doing?
It's like a Y. Y'all should be selling. Y'all should be sellers.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm already give it a D minus, bro. I'm be nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really sold on that move. I remember when they said he was attached to the Lakers. I was like, nah, that's not the one. Not that one. That's like a consolation prize, but yeah. Check this one out though. The Suns, last but not least. Cole Anthony. They added Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey, but they lost Nick Richards and Nigel Hayes Davis. They got a B minus.
I agree.
I'm gonna give him a B.
Okay. That's
just adds firepower. Amir adds defense on the wing for him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna give him a B. I like the move, man.
Okay with that. I like Phoenix, one of my favorite moves too.
Yeah, I like what Phoenix did, man.
Yeah.
Quietly added on the margins. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like Phoenix to win a round in the playoffs. I wouldn't be mad.
Not mad at it either, bro.
Told you I'm Devin Booker. I'm still a Devin Booker fan. He's been kind of shaky recently, and all. There's levels of this. Everybody don't gotta be the greatest player in the world, but I think Devin Booker's still skilled though, bro. That's one of my guys.
All right, man. That was some of the grades, man, that we they gave the teams during the trade deadline. Y'all let us know what y'all think, man, in the comment section. What grades y'all give these teams here? All right, King, let's go ahead and turn the page, man. Let's show some love, man, to the merch. Yes, sir. Listen, man, we got the link to our site there in the description box. You also can check out some of the merch we have. I think right here below us here in the up under the video, or you can go over to our store tab here on our channel and you can check it out there too. 3 different ways, man, but we recommend you go over to the site. We have the link there in the description box, y'all. Members also get a permanent discount on whatever they buy off the site. And so, yeah. King, you ready to get to the questions and comments, man, and call it a night?
I am Malcolm Little.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and do this, man. Let's go ahead and get into the questions in the comments.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, man, let's get to some of these questions and comments. New member of the channel, Bro Law. Shout out to him, man. He just became a member of the channel.
Shout out to Cuz, man. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Dr. Lawrence, he says, "What up? What it, fellas? Finally caught a live show. Appreciate you guys. No problem, bro. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Lawrence. All right. Double A Ron says, imagine if Cuban gets team back and somehow Luka comes back. That's definitely what he'd be pushing towards. Don't worry about that.
If he buys the team back, man, that's definitely gonna be that's gonna be the next rumor.
He's trying to do
next rumor.
Don't worry. It definitely is. Jeffrey says the NBA will never let Cuban buy the team back.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeffrey says they don't have the pieces to get him from the Bucks. They don't even have a lot of picks. After they get their pick back and all, Jeffrey, they'll have 3 picks.
They'll have 3 first-round picks that they can trade.
3 first-round picks. Guys ain't getting traded for a bunch of picks no more. Y'all thinking like the old school. If Giannis gets to next year, I think he's getting close. He might be an expiring contract after next year. That might be his last year. So he gets to the point of telling people that he's not going to sign anywhere else. And then the Lakers are losing LeBron James' contract, Maxi Kleber's contract, and all. That's like $60-something million right there. I don't even know what Giannis making right now. So they'll be able to take on that contract. And if they do like a signing trade, like I was saying with Austin Reeves will be the centerpiece of the trade. You get rid of Austin Reeves to get Luka. What's his name? Giannis over there with Luka or whatever. That's your centerpiece, your 1-2 combo. So I wouldn't. Nah, and this ain't like Laker favoritism, Jeffrey. I would tell you if I don't think they got a chance. It's starting to look like Lakers might have a chance. What up, Gina Kim? Says Jared. Missed you, fellas. We've been here, Gina Kim. Leeway says TGK Live. What up, Leeway? Appreciate you. Vibe says, yeah, it's your TGK raid. Appreciate you. TGK in the house. Appreciate you, TGK. Alex Khan, TGK raid. Appreciate y'all, I guess. Jada Kev. Y'all can just say hi, too. Appreciate y'all being in the house though. Let's see. Oh, TGK for life and all that. TGK Luka live. All right. Okay. Thank you, TGK. Nita Kim said, "Hey fellas, Rob is trash. I'm surprised he even made a trade for Luka, but I like him for Luka. But I like he trash. He made a trade for Luka, but you like him for Luka. I guess you don't like him for Luka.
Oh, she's talking about Luke Kennard. She likes to trade
Oh,
to Luke because it
trade for
helps.
Luka. I'm sorry. Yeah. Saying Luka. Yep. TGK said, "Hello, James. Appreciate you. TGK, hello again." I ain't gonna just go to everybody comment. I know TGK probably told me to do that, so we got to read all their comments saying, "Hey." Gina Kim said, "Lakers got new management, right? Hopefully they fire Rob and find a better GM." Yeah,
I'm
Gina Kim.
telling you, he probably got to this offseason.
Yeah, I think so too. Cool Breeze says Pistons can't control their emotions. Not a good look. Yeah, man.
Yep. Y'all about to what a Cool Breeze, by the way. You about to hear some suspensions probably in the morning.
Yeah.
Stewart with the man throwing punches, man.
Yeah, Stewart gonna get what's his name? Jalen Duren ain't gonna get that many. He mushed them. He probably get like 1 or 2. Moose on the other side, he probably get like 4, 3 or 4. Because he swung at Jalen Duren and all that.
He did.
But Miles Bridges,
Yeah, Miles gonna get it.
He probably gonna get the same amount, like the 3 or 4 as well, more than Jalen Duren. But I see Stu getting like 5 games.
Bro, you picking the wrong time to be doing that, man.
Man, y'all about to go for the best. That was trying to be the best team in the
league. Trying to get the best record and all that, bro. Y'all was on the road, man.
Like Cade Cunningham, real talk. They ain't talking enough. We talked about Jaylen Brown. It was starting to get to a point. Cade might be that MVP. You feel me? Like we got to get to that point. But
I ain't mad at him, man.
Yeah. Darlene says TGK says, "Hey, appreciate you, Darlene." Gina Kim says thoughts on the Jazz still tanking, but they might be legit next year. I agree, Gina Kim. They might be okay. Depending on what you say.
This move was a next year move.
Yeah, depending on what you think legit, but I think they can compete for an 8th spot, a 1 through 8 spot next year.
Yeah.
Let's see. What up, cuz again? He says,
"What up, bro?
I would be a Mavs fan again because of Flag. Enjoy watching them, but I probably never trust in Cuban again. He was the owner we all wanted, and then he betrayed us. Can't trust him anymore. Yeah. So if I can't trust him and I can't trust a new owner, Reg, that's where I'm at. But I don't know. Let's get Mark Cuban to be on the show like he was supposed to, or like he said he was going to, I should say. So if we get him to be on the show, then maybe things will change. He can answer some questions. Cool Breeze says Cavs ain't got enough to come out the East. Yeah, I don't think so either. He also says Bucks tanking. I don't think they can tank, Cool Breeze. I think they're just not good.
Don't they pick go to when they pick go to Atlanta, I think.
It might, bro. Like I'm just saying, even if they could, like Giannis don't want to just tank. So they're trying to win for Giannis. They just got what's the name up the street, Cam Thomas and all that. Just doing whatever, going for whoever they can get as far as firepower. So Gina Kim said, y'all see that report on an anonymous person wanting to buy the Mavs from Adelson's? Luka could potentially come back, not soon, but at some time too. Yeah, Gina Kim. We talked about it earlier as far as it's Mark Cuban and a team of folks, allegedly. What up, Eric? He says, what up, fellas?
What up?
Latte says, I like the Cavs trade. Since Garland can't be healthy and Harden solves what Cavs really need all year, it might be Cavs year if all goes right. Latte, that's that lad. It's hard.
Yeah, I gotta see it in the playoffs, Latte.
It's hard to rely on James Harden, man, and say, okay. I mean, you're right though. James Harden been in that situation a lot, but it's difficult. Latte also says whoever goes to Knicks or Lakers, that play instantly turns into butt and gives you 2 to 3 good games.
Probably
I guess you mean as far as like role players and all that stuff. I feel
a lot of people were saying it online. They think the Kennards because he's like I think he's the best 3-point shooter percentage wise in the league right now. But they're saying that he's still gonna probably drop as soon as he gets to the Lakers. So we'll see.
Eric says no way in the world I would take Reeves for Giannis. Oh, I wouldn't either, Eric. But at some point, if Giannis get to a point where he's going to demand a trade and you got to get what you're going to get, that fool's gold and Reeves will probably be what the Bucks will take to get somebody over there that maybe can do something for butts in seats. So I could see it going to that point, man. The way they talk about Reeves, I'm not a Reeves fan. I don't agree Reeves that guy. I think Reeves is best, probably a great 6 man of the year. But that's the way he brought up, the way he talked about. So they're gonna get y'all. That's usually how they get teams. Who won the Pelicans still from that trade with Anthony Davis? All right,
I was the last.
there you go. And they all gone, right? They got the draft picks, which
It
end
was
up being
Lonzo,
Zion and all.
B.I., it was Hart.
Yep.
And Randall. Yeah, they all gone.
And what ended up being Zion was the pick, right? So Milwaukee will get Austin Reeves and then the picks, and then hopefully they get a pick out of it and end up being somebody. That's what they gonna do. Latte says, I'm impressed how Boston shred so much money from tax, and now they are like a first apron plus. Tatum isn't back. They look scary. Vooch is a good pickup for me, so A- for me. I feel you. I don't think they're scary. Go ahead, bro. I don't think they're scary in the playoffs.
No.
They good though. They're overachieving, but I'm still not. I wouldn't pick Boston to go too far.
You know what? To be honest with you, if Boston had got a solid defensive big here in the trade deadline, I think they would have been a scary top 3 team in the
yes,
East, bro.
I agree. But I don't.
In my opinion, they're like a big away.
Yeah, in the playoff setting, I don't think they can. I don't think they'll be able to hang defensively with teams. They gotta outshoot people all the time. And Jaylen Brown gonna be there. He gonna have to step it up again and be just that dude by himself. So we'll see. Latte also says Jared McCain was wasted in Philly. Plus, Morey, like Harden, said never trust him. Glad McCain goes to a team, but sadly it's the OKC. Yeah.
But I think he's perfect for OKC.
Yeah. Latte also says finally got a backup center when Yak is old with a terrible contract. Hope he balls out. I like Trace Jackson Davis, but Raptors could have done way more by adding more shooters. Yes. Facts.
Oh, that's a good point. They need shooters.
Yeah.
They need shooters.
What up, Melissa? She's a Glow Yacht
hey, Melissa.
as well. She says, good evening, NBA fans. What up? Latte also says Nets should just self-remove from NBA. He said, just like the Kings, what are they doing? Yeah. No direction, no number one guy, all bunch of butt. They need to luck out on getting top 4 in this draft. Even if they did, though, Latte. Woo, would the Nets pick the right person?
Bro, Chicago and the Nets, bro, the 2 teams, people scratching their heads like, what are y'all doing, bro?
Yeah. I mean, Utah just left that scenario, right?
Yep,
we were there before.
That one move.
For a while. We were there for a while. Like, oh, okay. That one move said.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I see. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game. Melissa says Nets lost all respectability when they tried to destroy Kyrie while he was playing FX.
Yeah, it's a good point, too. You said karma? That what you said?
Hey, man. Have they ever issued a public apology for that? Yeah.
What's that?
No. Okay. Latte says Hornets are winner for this deadline for me. Got some nice shooters, and with how Khan, Miller, and Ball been playing, they are scary next season. Yeah. Like Ro told me earlier today, I think he said it's up to the front office. They close. They close to being like, I'm again not saying championship level. I'm just saying being like being recognized.
Don't get ahead of yourself either, man. Don't just you know what I'm saying. Don't mess up the what you're building and just like put all your chips in the table. We're going for it right now. Just take your time.
They got time. They got time.
Yeah,
you feel me? They got time. Stay young.
Jump the gun. Thank you.
Stay young. Don't waste your money and all. Stay young and build it. Yes, there you go. Just build it. You got miles for the low. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the situations that might end up helping you. Just stay young. Like just work it out. Especially if you get over 500 this year. What's the need to go grab somebody?
Now,
let your team work it out.
Definitely need to trust in the process.
Yeah, that's what I say. Trust in the process. Get your draft picks and all. Keep drafting right. And just get your team. And then once you get to that point where, all right, maybe a playoff level, then maybe you may decide, all right, we spend our money on this one piece or whatever, this guy that's going to put us over the top. It don't even got to be the best guy in the world. Just maybe a Drew Holiday. You feel me? Just somebody where it's like, all right, we can spend our money on this guy and go get him. But yeah, I wouldn't rush and go grab somebody stupid or something like that. Like spend all my money on like a Embiid free or something like that. Like, nah, that's crazy. Latte also says Heat too busy sleeping. Says Goff, I forgot the timer for the deadline. They got to get that man out of there, bro. Damn, the Don. Eric also says they cut Exum.
Oh, they did. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I didn't hear nothing, but okay. That makes sense.
That's probably That's probably his career.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it.
Would you have thought that Dante Exum would have played more games in the NBA than Dennis Smith Jr. though?
No.
He might not have though. Actually, now knowing Dante, think about his career. He might not have. He wasn't playing after that first year with the Mavericks. He wasn't playing, so he might not have played more than Dennis Smith. Latte said this Wizards and Mavs trade. I do like it a lot for the Mavs. Mavs get to upload 4 bad contracts, exchange for 4 expiring contracts. Just have to see if Bagley able to stay healthy. Mavs can resign him. Yeah, that's a good pickup for him. We've been talking about him for forever, Latte, as you probably know. Shout out to Big J saying just go get Marvin Bagley if you need a bag of power forward and all. Like he could have did some things and all, but
for cheaper.
Yeah. Oh, this Gina kept talking to Melissa. Latte says, I just hope Mavs resign Bagley. He's been balling. AJ sucks, but pause. Tyus Jones is nice to be a backup guard. All of undersized guards y'all got though. Jeez. Latte says Jazz might finally be nice next year. Kalir, George, Lowry, Triple J, Kessler. Pretty good starting 5 since Triple J can't rebound and save his life, but the defense will be insane. Yeah, and Triple J won't need to rebound as much. Lowry's still a decent rebounder, and then Walker Kessler is a great rebounder. So
Lowry definitely a better rebounder than Triple J.
That's what I'm saying. So that fit Triple J perfect. That was the when it happened, I'm like Ralph said, oh, that works. That's what you thought. Like, oh, and Lowry can play the 3. He's done it in his career already. You know, he's like a kind of like a Dirk in a way, more athletic. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Latte says, I like the AO addition. He's going to ball out in mini. Yeah, they'll be fine. That's
yeah,
good.
I like that.
They got defensive wing position. They going to help out Ant over there cooking. So just play defense and run. Shoot threes. Melissa says, I like the Knicks trade for Alvarado. He's from Brooklyn and his gutsy. Yeah, that's a great pickup.
Okay.
That's a great pickup. The Knicks made a great pickup for that bench between Jordan Clarkson in the offseason and then Alvarado trade deadline, bro. Latte said Spurs.
Would you be able to say that about 10 years ago for the Knicks, bro? That's crazy.
That's crazy. They still overpaid all their players though. But Latte says Spurs NBA will bless them with another lottery pick. Will not do anything in the deadline since they are lucky anyway. Why do trades? Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
That's bad news for the Mavericks, though.
Bad news for the league.
Yeah. Shoot, the Spurs might win the title this year if Wilson can stay healthy. Latte says Mavs also got a late first-round pick this year with this draft being deep, plus the lottery pick that Mavs own. They might be on to something there. Yeah, you got to hit. Got to hit on your pick.
Who do you trust to make the pick?
I said to you before, bro, you don't got that guy no more. Like, it's certain things that Nico was great at. You feel me?
I was thinking when I was listening to, I forgot who, somebody else was explaining that trade, and I was like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wait, hold on, so who's gonna make the pick? Like, who in the franchise do I trust? The Addisons. Addison's gonna make the pick. They got it.
I say you don't got Donnie no more to do his part. You don't got Nico to do his part no more. So now they better be. They better know what they're doing. Melissa said, can't believe folks still want AD. I mean, when healthy.
What was that word you used? What was the phrase you used?
When healthy.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
That's like, see, we already had street clothes for KP, so we can't use street clothes for KP because that'd have been biting. So we gonna use when healthy for AD. Okay. Yeah, that's what he is when healthy.
I like it.
Latte says this trade deadline might be the surprising one. Most teams got out of the luxury tax and apron, but some teams like the Nets and Kings have zero idea what they're doing. Hey, Latte, y'all gonna give me my love. Y'all gonna give me my love too, man, for telling y'all this trade deadline is about to be crazy. As my guy Raul told me, the record for the most transactions ever at a trade deadline.
28 trades, 73 players.
It's crazy.
Is that what it was? Something like that.
Crazy. Yep. All for Giannis, and he said nope. Yo, people mad at Giannis for that.
Matter of fact, what he just said, Mark Stein said that same thing too. He said this trade deadline, which I said that you could tell with some of them cash considerations and all that. Mm-hmm. You could tell this was cap moves. People were trying to get back under the aprons.
They working the CBA with the trades instead of with the offseason and all.
Bro. Shout out to your boy. That's your boy. He had the jersey and everything.
That's why he didn't got traded again. Latte says, good show, Relling King. Miss y'all. King,
You know
we
what?
need
Since you
Ron.
messed this up, you can trade again, man.
Get that
Come on,
rainbow
Chase.
treatment. King, we need Ron Cena to win the Chambers. Nah, I lied to you.
Yeah, we need Ron Cena to win.
I moved on from Ron Cena, man. Oh shoot, I keep clicking Gina Kim, talking to somebody else. The last one, what up? He says, if Cuban comes back, it's more to the story than we were led to believe. Smart Cuban. Gina Kim said, if Luka came back, would y'all be Mavs fans again with a new owner, no kid? It's not, like I said, Gina Kim, it's not about Luka. It's not even like, if Luka came back right now, I still wouldn't be a fan to the Dallas Mavericks. I wouldn't be a fan. If they change, like I said, the ownership and all, yeah, that I would consider coming back. Then Mark Cuban is the thing though. Like Mark Cuban, I'm not a big Mark Cuban guy no more. So
you forget Mark. All this started.
It's kind of be Mark Cuban's fault.
It started with Mark Cuban. You know what I'm saying?
So that's
He's the
why.
one who, like I said, he the one who hired Nico when he hired a hiring firm and completely ignored the hiring firm and just made his own move. He's the guy who sold to a group of people who did not have this franchise best interest at heart because he thought he can get a deal on casinos, and then that fell apart. And now he's trying to double back and trying to buy the team back and all that. So
and thought he can get handshake deals and all that too.
I know people ain't fans of this ownership group. And I think with Mark Cuban, he's a recognizable name, and people, he's not the one who traded Luka. So if he come back, we're all good again. I don't know.
He did trade Luka. He traded Luka. He did it. He traded Luka.
You listen to all the podcasts he's been on.
Okay, so let me hold on.
He ran into the offices and tried to hold it, but the phone call went through already.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Man. I thought the year they had went to, maybe it was the year afterwards. No, I thought it was I don't know. Tim McMahon said he talked to Nico. Was it the year they went to the finals? And said during the season when he got hurt that he said, I'd trade him if he don't. Was that during the season? So wasn't Mark Cuban still the owner when that was happening? He didn't hear about any of that?
But I thought that was the year he actually got traded. This year.
So that's what I'm saying. It was this year. It wasn't last year when that happened. When he said he talked to. I think it was during this year. Actually,
this year. Yeah, then he ended up doing it.
Latte says, I will say Finley. He was scouting a college game. We'll see. Gina Kim says, we missed you guys a couple of games ago on TGK's Live. We managed to get the gang back together. Joe, Big J, Stacks, Nancy, Richard, DV, Latte, etc. All for a Mavs game. We need to collab with TGK. We won't be doing Mavs games no more like that, Gina Kim. Y'all left us hanging to go be a crew. Mavericks Greatness says, we still need Jason to coach the Mavs. He developed Giannis and he'll develop Flag. I ain't saying nothing about Jason Kidd on the Mavs, but yeah, he gonna be costing y'all a bunch of money though with his random outbursts. The last one said, "Do you still stand on it's time for the Mavs to let go of Kyrie?" Yeah, I do. And Mark Stein said in that clip you sent to me from the show with what the hell is it? All NBA or something? What is it?
All NBA or whatever.
Yeah. But he even said in there this summer they're gonna have some serious conversations with Kyrie. They need to both sit down and say, "Hey, man, we're going in this direction and all. Do you want to sit here and lead this? Do you want to try to go win the championship somewhere else?" So I mean, it's up to Kyrie if you want to sit. How close you think y'all are? How much time he got left on his career? If he really want to go win if championships really would matter, to really get a championship, to just stand someplace and being set and all, it's up to him really in the league. I don't know, but I wouldn't be against it though.
Who was I can't remember who I listened to. That's one of the ones I sent you. It might have been Mark Stein said it, and he was like, it might be one of them cases where Kyrie, like teams will be calling for Kyrie this summer because they feel like they're a Kyrie away from winning a championship. So it might be out of the Mavs, but not out of their hands. But you know what I mean? Like, as far as the decision, it's like, hey, if we're calling about Kyrie.
Kyrie might get more picks for Kyrie than you did for Anthony Davis. You might feel me say, hey, and get a play or something like that. You might say
his reputation, everything completely changed and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we heard rumors like Minnesota might be looking at him this offseason, all that type of stuff. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. We'll see.
though. Like Kyrie may say, I want to just chill. I've stayed here. My family, y'all treated me well and all that stuff. Let's just do what we're going to do. I wouldn't be surprised with that either. But if I'm the organization, if you're just asking me, hey, if I'm the organization, I make the best move for the organization and all that, and I was the GM, I would look to trade Kyrie. And that's not the Kyrie. That has nothing to do with Kyrie and all that stuff. Ben, it's just the timeline that I'm trying to create now. I would trade Kyrie and get the most I can to just get the most out of these drafts. You feel me? Like upcoming drafts. I'd have traded Kyrie for this draft to get another pick in the draft or another 2 picks. I'd have already traded Kyrie. So that's just me.
Dang, that's crazy. 76 lost to the Dane Trailblazers.
I mean, Trailblazers.
BJ back to that. BJ back to that.
Melissa says, let's do a hold on. Let's do a collab with TGK. Tell TGK. All right, TGK. TGK, I'm gonna holler at you, TGK, man. Let's do it. Let's get it back together, TGK. You say that. Let's do it, TG. Let's talk about when the next time what do you do? Lakers and the Mavericks. I don't know, TGK. Let us know what Lake or Maverick game you want to talk about. After they doing it, we'll make a segment like a show based off of that, and then we can do the collab, TGK. Let's do it for old times. People are asking for it. Get the people what they want. Latte says, glad to see y'all doing well. Always Latte, you too, my guy. I still got to talk to you soon, Latte. For all the help you did and all playback, Latte. We still appreciate you, man. You did your thing. Gina Kim said, miss you guys. I'll pop in more. Pause. I hate that they took away playback. It was vibes over there too. So also with all of y'all in here watching and all, y'all do know we had games like live streaming and playback. I mean, not playback in Discord, right? Oh, y'all still in Discord and all. We was doing games in Discord. We were live streaming whole games and all that in Discord. So I mean, we still do it. Just letting y'all know. Latte says, yeah, I hope playback comes back. Melissa says Jason also helped showcase Brunson's talent. Melissa says Kyrie is becoming another AD. I wouldn't go that far. AD actually shouldn't be as hurt as he is compared to Kyrie. Kyrie be going out with like surgeries and all that stuff. AD just be hurt. Jason said OKC beat the Lakers with no SGA. Oh, is he say can they? I'm guessing. Or
you said they did. They did. They didn't have Luka either. Did they?
Yeah, they had. That's one. OKC still one of the better teams in the NBA. OKC one of the best teams in the NBA. Not just Shea. They did all that without. Remember, they did all that with like 20-1 or something like that without Jalen Williams. Melissa says Kyrie is becoming too injury prone. I mean, he's just getting older, and he has smaller guard too. Melissa, he always been kind of injury prone, but he's just older and he's smaller guard. You got to look out for him. It is what it is. Gina Kim said the Celtics just sent Tatum to play with the G League team, meaning Kai can come back when he wants, but ain't choose to yet. When y'all made that trading off of AD and all, it set the timetable for Kyrie differently. But I remember Gina Kim. Remember when y'all was telling me that Kyrie's gonna be back in like Thanksgiving and all that stuff? It's crazy. We near Valentine's Day now. He still ain't back.
Him coming back might also affect they draft.
Yeah, as far as the position, they probably want to tank now. They want to lose every game.
Yeah, they're probably trying not to win.
Only thing is, I told you, it's like it's the weird situation of now Cooper Flag and the losing. That's the thing. I'm like, the losing with Cooper Flag is going to hurt him. But I think they're gonna split it. I think it's gonna happen again. But you said they made rules to stop the splitting though, which means somebody gotta make a decision. It's like
somebody else said the same thing. He was like, man, they would like to see a co-rookie of the year.
Yeah, because like, do you like obviously Cooper been going off and all that, right? Like he been doing his thing, which hasn't been leading to victories. But do you penalize Con Knuppel for doing his thing, but his like maybe not having to score as much, but leading to winning? Like they're now about to be a 500 certain team, so it's like, and their numbers aren't far enough away from each other where I think winning matters. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Jenny Kim said we need y'all for a Mavs Lakers game coming up on the stream. When they play again? When next time they play, Jenny Kim? The Mavs and the Lakers. They play one more time. I missed the last game. Hopefully it's in Dallas or it's earlier. Latte says Kyrie might not be back in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think Kyrie playing this year.
I don't either.
If you ask me, I don't think so. Gina Kim said, wow, I didn't know, haven't been on Discord in a while. Jason said, who won the Clippers and Cavs trade? I said both of them, Jason. I mean, I don't want to say when. I just think they both made decent trades. I got to see how it works in the playoffs. I would say on paper, the Clippers maybe based off of getting them draft picks and all they can get, maybe other players and all that. It ain't about really Darius Garland as much. Because if James Harden up and leave again, like the Cavs can be going through this whole situation again and getting rid of Donovan Mitchell and all that. So I say the Clippers on paper, but obviously if James Harden out of nowhere plays like he can play, but we don't expect him to play, Cleveland a dangerous team. Melissa says, I don't know about Discord either. Yeah, I think I'll the link to Discord, Melissa, is in our description for the show always, or either on the page. So how do we see the games on Discord? We usually like set a I like post the event. Yeah, on the theater and like tag everybody and let you know when it's going to show up. And then we started in the theater, it'll like notify you or whatever. And then we had the videos on there. It's this whole stage and all where you can do the same things you do on a playback. Jenna Kim said TGK down. All right. Latte said, let's do TGK, CNC duo. I got you. He said the duo is back. Yeah, we're just not going to be. I don't want y'all going. All you're going to do is ask us a bunch of Maverick questions. What y'all setting us up to do? But that's it, bro.
All right, man. Good one tonight. Listen, if you guys are into the NBA content, man, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, man. So you guys in the right place. We had a couple of new names I seen in here in the comment section, man. So if y'all could, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here. Like I said, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, y'all. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit them likes for us today too, man. That'd be much appreciated. Also, too, man, if y'all want to become a member of the channel, like you saw some of the people here on the screen, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Join us here. We have dedicated shows for the members on Friday mornings. And they also get other perks and stuff like that, too, with the channel. So that'll be much appreciated, man, for that, too. Also, too, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeked, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Shout out to Big J, BA, and Cuz. We should have a good show tomorrow, man. There was some news that came out here. I can't remember what it was. But, yeah, we talk about Star Wars. I guess we can talk about that awful Mandalorian trailer that came out during the Super Bowl. We can talk about that. DC, Marvel, all that stuff, man. We talk about all that over there on that channel, man. Anything comic book related, geek related, whatever it is, video game, movies, and television shows. We talk about all that stuff, y'all. So join us over there. Because we geeks. Can't do anything else I forget, man.
You watched the halftime show?
Nah, I was at work.
Well, I don't watch Super Bowl anyway, but I didn't watch it. I don't know Bad Bunny music, but there's other people that do the Super Bowl. There's other people that do the Super Bowl where I don't know their music as well. I have no problem with them. Like, dude, I just
like the outcome.
Hey. shout out to the movement, man. Shout out. But follow me. Share and more share, I should say, first and foremost, guys. Please. We appreciate everything, the numbers and all that stuff. Appreciate you guys sharing, interacting, liking, and everything else. But also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. We talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. Best, brightest, and blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else, I say. Come on over there and check us out if you're interested in WWE or combat sports in general. We do shows Sunday afternoons. We do review shows, but we basically do watch-alongs damn near every day. We missed it today, though. I was out and about. But almost every day there's a wrestling event going on, and we have a watch-along. So come on over there, help us meet our goals, I should say. And we'll see you over here on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. We'll be back here on Wednesday, man. Like I said, all NBA content, man. We here for it, man. No matter what team you're rooting for, we definitely here for it.
Hold
so
up.
Listen.
Before you go to Real Talk, not Real Talk, question I saw, Jason, he said, how'd you feel about the Clippers and the Pacers trade? We gave it a B or something early, I think, Jason.
Yeah, something like that. But so the Pacers, I like them getting Zubac. I just didn't like the fact that they gave up. They messed around with that 2026.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Other than that, it was a good trade. I think that's another trade that I feel like is more for next year, especially too with Tyrese coming back next year. So
I agree. I see peeping eyes from our guy Johnny B. Johnny B, where you been, Johnny B, man? You out? Left us hanging. But that's it, bro. All right. Gina Kim just going off over there.
But yeah, man. With all that being said, we'll be back here on Wednesday, man. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and crown, man. Listen, them teams that did not make moves, King, were getting straight A's. No school.